Hey everyone, this is Chris, Elevation Construction, doing another project debrief with our operations manager, Alma Chavez. What's up, Alma?
Hi, Chris.
All right,
I'm Elevations. Elevations, not
elevation.
Chris's
That's right, not mine, not mine.
manager.
Elevations. That's right. So, anyway, we just finished a project recently here in Cyprus and wanted to show off some of our work. We're just going to talk about a portion of a larger project we just did. Today, we're just going to talk about master bathroom and a powder room we completed. But yeah, so Alma, do you want to just high level go over the scope of work?
Yes, but this is two bathrooms. One of them, it was like the full remodel. I really like that bathroom.
Hmm.
I think it gives us an opportunity to do high end
Yeah.
or nicer things.
Hmm.
We did a lot of apartment renovations, and that is all the same, right?
Yeah.
It's
Right.
everything's the same, and this comes with, they look great, but it
Hmm.
really comes with more challenges
Hmm.
by having the client select the materials they want
Right.
and make sure that we deliver everything that they want.
Hmm.
And I don't know if you want to show some photos. I really like that we did the niche, the lower niche for the
Oh,
foot
right. Yeah, yeah,
niche,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the foot
Yeah,
rest.
that is pretty neat.
Um,
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
really I really like to talk about that one
Yeah.
most more than the powder room one.
Yeah, the powder room is nice, but it certainly isn't as cool as a master bath. But like Alma was saying, a member of our team went out to different showrooms to pick out material, tile, the countertop, what else? Some fixtures. We put together items list, or what do you call it? Late in the day, my brain's not working. What is it? Material.
Yeah, a materialist
Yeah,
that.
material list. Yeah,
And the
and then
client worked really hard with us on this to make
yeah.
sure that we got it right. They provided this kind of like this PDF
Mhm.
presentation with everything that they want,
Yep. Yeah.
and it was really helpful for us to
Yeah, we sent
follow up
them
with that.
the list and they came back with some comments and then we revised it, went back and forth. And it was perfect because, we knew at the end of the day, we were all on the same page. We knew exactly what we were going to get, what we are ordering. And it really helped us out. So I thought it was perfect that it ended up that way, working with them like that. So let me
Hmm.
pull photos up here, the old Google Drive, and we'll throw some of the before photos here. So I don't have that many, but from our before photos, some of these are screenshots from the walkthrough video, so they're not the best photos. But what I want to do is, if you look at the vanity here, so the vanity, and I've been in this bathroom a few times where the vanity was so low. It was built, I think, in the '80s, early '80s, and it was so low. It was like a vanity for children. But this
They're
is like,
very sturdy, right?
yeah, and it didn't make sense, with tall people when you become adults for the most part. And these were very short cabinets. So it wasn't a scenario where we could just remove the countertop and put on a new countertop on the cabinets. We needed to get the cabinets higher. And as you can see, the mirror there is a full length mirror. And it's typical when you buy a house, they just put the builder grade type stuff in there. They just put one big mirror and screw it into the wall, and that's your mirror. And then the vanity lights on top. Nothing spectacular about this bathroom. Maybe back in the '80s it was, but when you're doing an update and maybe looking to put this on the market to sell, it certainly is not something that catches a buyer's attention. That's for sure. Well, not this way anyway. So here's the bathtub. This was a jet tub, a jacuzzi tub, and they never used it. And what's common, we're getting a lot of these lately, is taking out bathtubs and putting in a walk-in shower. And so what they wanted to do is that their current shower, you'll see their shower here in a second, their old one anyway, was really small. It was probably 3 by 3, maybe even smaller than that. Just really like tight. When you're taking a shower, you're bumping your elbows up against the wall. not very comfortable. So they took this out. They wanted to put in a walk-in shower, and you'll see the after photos. Really cool tile that they take, and a few other features too. So that's the tub area. Here's the shower we were just talking about. It's not that bad. I've seen a lot of showers that are smaller than this. It's not too.
Yeah, the everything looks in great condition,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
They're functional.
Yep.
It's just not appealing for new clients.
Yeah, exactly. It's not updated. It's not modern. It's on older side. So if you're looking to sell your house, um, you know, people are going to say, "Oh, look at the small shower."
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
we'll show you here in a moment what we did with that space. And this is the powder room that was downstairs. You got old wallpaper that is nice. A pedestal sink that is nice back a couple decades ago.
Yeah, it's vintage.
Vintage. There you go. There,
Mhm. Mhm.
that's a nice word to say. And
I mean, that scene could look great, for if you want to go with that style, you can
yeah.
do other modern things and have that nice pedestal sink,
Mhm.
but they
The
wanted
pro-
something different.
they did, and the problem is, you can see there's no cabinets underneath. You can't store anything, so you'll have a storage issue in your powder room if you don't have the cabinet space. And you see the mirror there, even though it's a unique, it's unique shape that's not square, but it's still screwed in there. So nothing high quality about that mirror. So
Mhm.
that's
Mhm.
the floor. So you get the master bathroom, you get the vanity, you got the tub, and then you got the shower, and then downstairs you got the powder room. So let's look at the after photos, and let's go to the powder room first. So this is the powder room now. As you can see,
Mhm.
the wallpaper was taken out. New towel rack there, matching toilet paper ring at the bottom there, and then a custom cabinet that went the full length of the room, or full width anyway. And the countertop is a granite countertop that matched the kitchen that we did. And we're going to do a separate episode for the kitchen.
Mhm. Mhm.
We have the undermount sink, and I really like the pictures that they picked out. They call it the champagne gold, I think it is.
Yeah.
It's really nice looking.
Yeah, and that mirror makes a big difference.
Yeah, it does. It's a really nice mirror. The picture doesn't show the lights, but the lights have the same finished, the champagne gold color to it, and so does the cabinet pulls. So it
Mhm.
really looked nice. They did a good job selecting material and color schemes on this one. So uh,
Mhm.
really
It's
can't.
easy when the clients have a really clear idea of what they want,
Yeah,
because sometimes they're asking to for us to recommend something, and then they don't like it, right?
yeah,
So it's makes it so much easier when they
yeah.
know what they want.
They knew what they wanted, and they were very, very good to work with because it was, like I said, we were all on the same page before we started the project.
Mhm. Mhm.
Moving on to the master bath. So as you remember from the before photos, this is where the tub was. So this is pretty cool.
Yes.
I really like how this turned out. They did a great job picking the tile, both for the walls and for the flooring. And as you can see, we got this really unique drain here on the bottom. I don't know if you can see
Mhm.
the cursor, but there's a slope to the shower pan where it goes down, and you know the water is going to go down into that drain. So it was really cool.
I remember the client did. I mean, they did really nice videos. They were
Yeah,
posting on their social media,
yeah,
and we really liked the videos they made. And in this case, I think he used some marbles or something to
yeah.
show
The slope.
the slope. Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was really neat. So he did a good job with this. He's got a pretty good way of using social media.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, so let's talk about the niche, whatever up here.
Mhm.
So
The
up
niche.
we want, we created the nice long shelf area for the bottles of shampoo and stuff. And as you can see, we put LED lights in there that made it look really cool. That was really
Yeah.
nice. I liked it. And then, you got the one down here for those, I'm not gonna say just ladies, there's guys that shave legs too.
The footrest,
The footrest
yes,
came from Figure.
there was some debate about the size and the height
Yep, yep,
of the of the footrest.
yeah,
Yes, but they
exactly.
were really happy. They really liked it, and
Hmm.
I mean, it's something that we I don't think we've done one of those before. The
Um,
footrest. I mean, we've done the niches, but not the as a footrest. I think.
I don't think we have.
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm trying to. I vaguely remember one, but I think that was a bench. I don't think it was something
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
this. Yeah, it was a bench, right?
Right. Right. Right.
So, but yeah, that was pretty unique and pretty thoughtful of the homeowner, right? Because the future homeowners, if they decide to sell, might like that feature. So,
Mhm. Mhm.
and then what they did was they put the uh, the nozzle for the faucet over here on the right side, so that way they can open it, turn on the water, and then the water comes
And
down
not
right
get wet
and not get
with
wet
cold
either.
water.
Exactly. You don't get wet. So this was a really cool shower that we did. And then what you don't see is up here, before there's like this little opening space. They have a really weird, on top of their closet, there's like this open space between the top of the door and the ceiling. It's just really, it's vacant. There's nothing there, empty space. And then in order to put the tile up to the ceiling, we had to create a box. So that way we could do the tile all the way up to the ceiling. And the way the team did it made it look really nice, like it had always been there. So, team did a really good job on that. And the shower glass door is really nice. And what they didn't have there before was this light. This light never existed, but we put that in there so that way they can shower and have some light. One thing they also mentioned is that they didn't want to put on a peep show while they're taking a shower. So we put on a fog, a layer of fog on the glass so that way it just blocks anybody from being able to watch what's going on in the shower.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, that was a good
Yeah,
idea. I'm
very
glad.
good idea. Very good idea. But this is a really cool shower. I mean, this is one of my favorite ones. I think it looks really nice. And
Mhm. Mhm.
like I said, they did a great job picking out the material for this one.
Yeah, it's really nice to have natural light in the bathroom. I
Yeah,
feel like lots of bathrooms don't really have a window like that.
right. And
And
I've been there during the daytime, and it is so bright in there. It's
yeah. Mhm.
If you like
Mhm.
light, that's a good bathroom to have.
Mhm. Yeah.
So remember the shower that was small, and not many people like the small showers. Well, the client decided to take it out and install this custom cabinet, which turned out really nice because these doors up here, you open them up, they're nice and deep. They go really deep. So if you got pillows and blankets or whatever, towels, so much space in there to put all that stuff in there. And then, of course, you got the drawers for whatever you want to use the drawers for.
Mhm. Mhm.
Team did an excellent job on that. Moving
Custom
on.
made.
Custom made, that's right. And here is, so we talked about the vanity. The vanity, we put in a brand new set of cabinets, designed specifically for what the client wanted. They wanted the drawers in the middle. They saw something at a store, I can't remember what it was, and said, hey, we want it just like that. So we designed it like that. We made the size a bit different, a little bit larger, but we got what they wanted, and it turned out really nice. We put the granite countertop to match the kitchen, undermount sinks, and the same the champagne gold fixtures that we had in the powder room. The thing that I like the most, I love those mirrors. I think those are really cool.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
I
They
like them.
have it's everything for the, well, I guess men too, but for women, I mean, having this mirror with lights,
Yeah,
so it complements the footrest very nicely
it
for
does. Yeah,
ladies.
right.
Everything you need.
um, and the other unique thing about these particular mirrors, they have a anti-fog function. So you press a button, and it doesn't fog up when you take a shower, which is kind of cool.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, and speaking of which, so these old houses don't have a bathroom fan to take out the moisture. So we added a bathroom fan. You'll see up here. We put it closer to the shower. That way you take a shower, all that moisture go up through the fans. So we added that in there. We also added some lights in there too that you don't see in the photo. But just, I love this photo because you see all the lights on, you see the sun coming in. It just looks like nice, you know? It's really
Mhm.
cool.
Mhm.
So
Very nice.
this is probably my favorite bathroom we've ever done. And then here's a straight on shot of the vanity. That is a cool photo right there. I like that a lot.
Mhm. Mhm.
So this was a fun project. That's all the photos for the bathroom and everything. But this was a very fun project. Um, Working with some excellent clients who really, you know, helped us and made sure that we were communicating on a daily basis, which was helpful for them because they did travel a bit. So there's some logistic stuff to make sure we were there when they were there, and material was dropped off when they were around and things like that. So, but it worked out really well. I enjoyed working with them, and it was a fun project, and very very happy with the outcome.
Mhm. Mhm. We
And
worked
we earned a
some,
five-star review on this one.
and oh yeah,
Yep.
they were really happy,
Hmm.
and we were really happy. So
Hmm.
it's a win-win project.
It's a
And
win, yeah.
we even worked, most weekends,
Yeah, exactly.
uh, through the whole project. Every
We beat the
weekend we were
deadline,
there.
remember? We beat the
Every
deadline by like 10 days, I think it was.
Yes, they
Hmm.
wanted to be ready. They gave us a date, and we were able to finish before
Yeah,
they needed to. So
yeah.
even with some challenges with the kitchen and the look they wanted, and
Mhm.
yeah,
Some of
we
the
have
material
a
that was
great team
available.
also.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great all around, and no project goes perfectly. So you're always going to have these little hiccups, material not being delivered on time. Like we had the toilet that wasn't delivered on time.
Yeah,
Uh,
I remember we didn't have we did they didn't pick the grout.
mhm.
And I mean, we were at the store
Mm.
sending text messages with
Oh
samples for
yeah,
the
yeah,
grout in the end.
yeah,
So, I mean, they were very helpful.
yeah,
They were available
yeah.
for
Those
this
make it
type of
perfect.
emergency, right?
Exactly.
So, yeah, it was a great project, and maybe when we talk about the kitchen, we can show again, a photo of the bathroom so the
Hmm.
viewers see how it matches,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
How the whole
For sure.
project's
Yep,
matched.
I'll do
Hmm.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
when we go to the next one. So the next one's going to be a kitchen. Project debrief here in Cyprus. The kitchen turned out amazing. Turned a small kitchen, made it look bigger, more seating and stuff. So stay tuned for that one. But yeah, any of your bathroom, kitchen needs here in the Cyprus or surrounding areas, give us a call. We're happy to help you out and turn your vision into reality.
Yes, we're
All right,
ready.
we're ready. Anything else, Alma?
No, that's it. I'm excited to talk about the kitchen too. It was
Me
great.
too.
It was a
Excellent.
beautiful project.
It was. All right. Well, thanks a lot, everyone. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Thank you, Chris.
Thanks.